Hello, and thank you for joining me. I want you to join me in a moment of honesty about something small but frustrating. Take a moment and just look at your hands. Really look at them. These aren't just tools. They're the living, breathing archives of your life. They hold the memory of every meal cooked, every hug given, every comforting cup of tea held. But lately, have you felt a disconnect? That subtle morning puffiness? It's not a pain that sends you to the doctor, but it's a tiny, daily erosion of your comfort. It's the feeling that your own hands have become slightly foreign, less responsive. When that cherished ring stops stubbornly at your knuckle, it's frustrating. We often just shrug and say, "That's just age." But I'm here to tell you that this is wrong. That stiffness isn't a surrender. It's a clear, natural message from your body, simply saying, "I need a little help." Today, we're treating this not as an inevitability, but as a fascinating domestic mystery. We're going to use our curiosity and natural, simple solutions to decode that resistance and get your hands feeling comfortable and nimble again. This journey is about reclaiming the simple, vital pleasure of feeling fully yourself. Let's get right to the core of the problem, and I want you to use your best detective skills here. That full, cushioned feeling in your hands isn't some deep, mysterious illness. It's fluid stagnation. Think about your body's mechanics for a moment. During the day, gravity is your best friend. It helps your circulatory system pull fluids down and keep them flowing. But when you lie flat and still for 8 hours, that natural drainage stops. Your lymphatic system, which is your body's essential, slow-moving waste disposal network, slows to a crawl, and water, along with metabolic waste, simply begins to pool in the lowest, least moved parts of your body, your hands and feet. That temporary plumpness is literally your body holding onto the night's retained water and waste. This is a mechanical issue, not a personal failing. It's the science of resting. Here's the key observation that should fuel your curiosity. The puffiness almost always disappears after you've been up and moving for an hour or two, right? That confirms this is a circulatory problem, not a permanent one. Your hands aren't failing you. They're patiently waiting for you to restart the system. Your first step to solving this mystery is simply acknowledging this resistance with curiosity, not frustration, because it points directly to the easy, natural fixes coming next. This realization is profoundly empowering. Knowing that your hands are full of fluid that needs to be flushed. Our first step is an act of gentle, immediate self-care. Think about your morning routine. For years, we've been told to wake up and immediately reach for that caffeine jolt. But if your first drink is coffee or black tea, you're actually sending a signal to release more fluid before you've replaced what was lost overnight. Coffee is a diuretic. If your body is already mildly dehydrated from sleep, adding a diuretic first thing signals your system to hoard water to protect itself. And that retained fluid is what you feel in your fingers. The simple, powerful swap? Keep a large glass or bottle of pure water right by your bed. Make sure it's room temperature or slightly cool, not icy cold. Drink it before you reach for anything else. This immediate, gentle internal flush signals your entire system. It's safe to release the retained fluid. It literally kickstarts your metabolism and your kidneys, preparing them to manage fluid efficiently for the day. This simple ritual is an act of deep respect for your body's needs, and it sets the stage for comfort and proper flow all day long. This is your first, most essential line of defense against morning tightness. Now that we've solved the hydration part of the puzzle, we move to the next vital pieces of our natural solution: targeted movement and dietary balance. This is where your new morning ritual truly begins, transforming minutes of stiffness into moments of mindful movement. Since your hands need a physical kickstart to move that stagnant fluid, you're going to use your own muscle power to restart the lymphatic pump. This is an intense exercise. It's a mindful conversation with your hands. Try this simple sequence while you're still sitting on the edge of the bed, allowing yourself a moment of quiet focus before the rush of the day. We call it the compress, release, mobilize ritual. Compress. Slowly, gently make a tight fist. Feel the tendons stretch and the fluid shift under pressure. Don't strain, but feel the solid contact of your fingers. Hold it for a slow count of 3. You are physically forcing the stagnant fluid to move. Release. Open your hand fully into a wide star shape. Stretch the palm and fingers wide. Feel the pull, and notice the tingling sensation as fresh blood and warmth flow back into the capillaries. This step is about inviting circulation back in. Mobilize. Perform slow, easy wrist circles in both directions to engage the entire forearm and the large tendons. This helps pump blood back toward the torso, further clearing the congestion. Repeat this cycle for 3 minutes. The immediate warmth and subtle loosening you feel is the physical evidence that your curiosity and intention are powerful tools. You are literally using your own muscles to clear the morning congestion and bring flexibility back to your joints. This small act is an investment in your day's dexterity. Your movement is on point, your hydration is perfect, but what if the tightness still creeps back after certain meals? If your progress feels inconsistent? Your curiosity should lead you to the most powerful fluid magnet in your kitchen: salt. The science is profound, yet simple. Excess sodium holds onto water, desperate to dilute the salt concentration, and that water pools. But the truly amazing realization is that the natural solution isn't about deprivation. It's about intelligent substitution. We introduce a powerful natural ally, potassium. Potassium is your cellular hero. It works in partnership with sodium to regulate water balance and gently encourages the kidneys to flush out the excess sodium and the water that sodium is holding hostage. You're feeding your body what it needs to self-regulate. Your task now is to become a label detective. Check those soups, sauces, and packaged breads for hidden sodium. And then see your pantry as a source of natural medicine. Fall in love with potassium-rich foods, the velvety creaminess of an avocado, the earthy depth of spinach, and the comforting sweetness of a sweet potato. By choosing these whole, natural foods and being mindful of hidden sodium, you are engaging in a daily dialogue with your body, ensuring your hands, your archives of a beautiful life, remain nimble, comfortable, and fully your own. We've solved the hydration and movement puzzle, but we still have to tackle the root of the problem. Those 8 hours we spend horizontal. Remember how we said that when you sleep, gravity stops working for your circulation? Well, in this section, we're going to teach gravity a new trick, making it work for you even while you rest. If you're sleeping with your hands tucked under your pillow or curled tightly under your chin, you're essentially crimping the pipes, inhibiting circulation and encouraging fluid to stay put. This is a huge factor in why your hands feel like strangers when the alarm goes off. The solution is simple, accessible, and costs nothing: strategic elevation. You need to gently encourage that fluid to drain back toward your torso while you sleep. Here's how you can make a small, comfortable change that yields big morning results. Use a pillow or wedge. Place a small, soft pillow or even a folded towel right next to your side. When you lie down, simply rest your hands and forearms on top of it. This creates a gentle upward slope toward your elbow, allowing gravity to slowly, naturally help the lymphatic system drain fluid away from your fingers. Mind your position. Consciously avoid tucking your hands under your head or body. That direct pressure restricts flow entirely. The goal is to keep your hands relaxed, uncurled, and slightly above the level of your heart. This isn't about sleeping in some rigid, uncomfortable position. It's about mindful alignment. By giving your hands a comfortable lift, you're transforming your sleeping hours from a time of stagnation into a period of gentle, continuous fluid drainage. Your hands will thank you in the morning with less tightness and more immediate flexibility. It's a simple act of nighttime self-care that requires only a soft cushion. We've covered internal chemistry, movement, and sleep position. Now let's talk about a powerful, Immediate technique to boost your circulation and dramatically improve flexibility. Right when you need it most. This is the contrast method, and it's a brilliant, natural hack for managing localized fluid. This technique works by creating a rapid, powerful pumping action using temperature shifts. The goal is to force your blood vessels to quickly open and close, acting like a squeeze bottle to push out stagnant fluid and bring in fresh circulation. Here is your simple home ritual, perfect for the morning or any time your hands feel particularly sluggish. Warm water. The opener: fill a basin or sink with comfortably warm water, not hot. Submerge your hands for about 30 seconds. The warmth causes your blood vessels to dilate, open wide, flooding the area with blood and warmth, ready to push out the pooled fluid. Cold water. The squeeze: immediately plunge your hands into a basin of cool or slightly cold water for 10 seconds. The cold causes the blood vessels to rapidly constrict. Close quickly, forcefully pushing the blood and stagnant fluid out of the extremities. Repeat this warm to cold cycle 3 to 5 times, always ending on the cold water to ensure maximum constriction and clearing. The feeling you get afterward is incredible. A strong, tingling rush of circulation that instantly reduces puffiness and restores dexterity. This technique is a perfect illustration of your body's amazing responsiveness. You are actively commanding your circulatory system to work harder, and it's responding immediately. This final, powerful step completes your toolkit of natural, accessible solutions, giving you total control over the comfort and mobility of your hands. You now have 5 physical, actionable tools, but our final solution taps into something deeper. The often overlooked connection between your mind, your nervous system, and fluid retention. When we experience stress, our bodies enter a fight or flight mode. This state naturally restricts blood flow to our extremities and releases hormones that can signal the body to hold onto sodium and water. That tightness you feel in your shoulders when you're worried, that stress response can absolutely affect the fluid balance in your hands, too. The key here is intentional calm. This is about creating small moments of peace that signal to your body. The threat is gone. You can relax and release. Deep diaphragmatic breathing. Before starting your hand exercises, spend 1 minute taking 5 slow, deep breaths. Inhale deeply into your belly. Hold briefly and exhale completely. This simple act shifts your nervous system from fight or flight to rest and digest, immediately helping to restore normal circulation. Mindful hand massage. Use a natural oil or lotion and take 1 minute each day to gently massage your own hands, working from your fingertips up toward your wrist and arm. This isn't just for dry skin. The physical act of massage is a powerful, directed way to manually encourage that pooled lymphatic fluid to drain. Herbal support. The final boost. While our solutions are primarily non-supplemental, we can look to natural herbs that gently support the fluid balance efforts already underway. Consider incorporating gentle natural diuretics into your routine, like drinking a tea made from dandelion root or ginger. These herbs offer a slight, natural assist to your kidneys, complementing your water and potassium intake, further ensuring that fluid is excreted efficiently instead of being held captive in your fingers. By integrating these moments of calm and gentle support, you're not just fixing the puffiness, you're cultivating a deeper, more harmonious relationship with your body. We started this journey with a small, daily frustration, the tight, resistant hands that felt slightly alien. We end it with an incredible, powerful toolkit of 6 natural, accessible solutions that give you total control over your comfort and dexterity. This wasn't about magic. It was about curiosity and mindfulness. You decoded the message your body was sending. It needed hydration, the water swap, to flush toxins. It needed movement, the hand pump, to restart circulation. It needed balance, the potassium boost, to counteract salt. It needed alignment, nighttime elevation, to leverage gravity. It needed pumping action, contrast therapy, to forcefully clear congestion. And finally, it needed calm, mindfulness, and herbs to restore proper flow. You now possess the knowledge to transform your hands from a source of frustration into a source of pride. Nimble, responsive, and ready for all the life you plan to live. You don't need expensive creams or complex solutions. You need simple, consistent self-care. Take this knowledge and put it into action. Your body is listening. Which of these 6 natural steps are you going to commit to starting in the next 24 hours? Share your commitment in the comments below. And if you found this deep dive helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more ways to naturally support your well-being. Thank you for investigating with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hit the bell icon for the daily updates. Please do like, subscribe, and share with your friends.